Alright, so we're going to take 2 of this video. I was literally in the middle of like such a heartwarming, loving, like high vibrational self-Morgan, just talking, right? And I'm turning, okay? Now, mind you, the cars that are coming opposite of me have the right of way. No car was there. So I was already in the middle turning anyway because I saw this black car that was passing and I was like, all right, my time to go. And this guy in this red car, I think was like had his turn signal on, like he was going the opposite way, and then last minute decide, let me just go into her. And then like he's like looking at me like I'm crazy. And I'm like, dude, like it almost went into the side of my car. And I'm like, see, I can't do these motivational, like amazing videos as I'm driving because stupid people that should not have licenses. Like, you shouldn't have a license if you don't know how to drive. And don't look at me like I'm crazy. Like, you're crazy. Anyway, I don't want that to be this kind of video. I just was like so mad because I was literally like going when I was in a groove, and then like this guy just came out of nowhere and almost hit my car. And I'm like, okay, see, this is why I can't do this while driving. And I was paying attention, so don't say I wasn't paying attention. I was literally looking at the road, and he was nowhere, and then comes out of somewhere, like it was like a glitch in the Matrix. I'm like, dude, where did you even come from? Like, anyway, I am already wanting to go back home. See, this is why, like, I want to work for myself. Like, I don't want to be out here with all the, like, people that don't know how to drive. I just don't want to do it. Like, I'm tired of driving to work every day, which is like 30 minutes from where I live, and then dealing with traffic, dealing with morons that don't know how to drive. I can't, like, I don't have it in me anymore. But anyway, I don't want this to be that kind of video. This video was me saying goodbye, and it was an emotional one. Like I said, I was in the middle of saying what I had to say, and then, you know, fucking an idiot just almost took my car out because he's dumb and doesn't like look where you're going. Like, you see, I'm turning. You were nowhere to be found, and then you start to speed up to go into my car. Like, you're a jackass. Anyway, I am saying goodbye, guys. I'm saying goodbye. And if you guys thought I was saying goodbye to YouTube, you're wrong. I'm not saying goodbye to YouTube. I will always be doing YouTube. I don't care if I'm 100 years old, I'll probably still be vlogging. I love vlogging, I love talking, and I love being on YouTube. I've been doing it since I was 21, girl. So, here's the thing. I will always do YouTube. YouTube's like just part of me now, and I don't care if anyone's watching or if everyone's watching. I mean, I hope more people do watch, but I like doing this really for me. Like, it's like kind of like documenting my growth, and essentially what I'm saying goodbye to, because, you know, I did do a little clickbaity situation. Sorry guys, I had to. But I am saying goodbye to something. I mean, you didn't waste your time, but I am saying goodbye to my old self, right? And when I say I'm saying goodbye to my old self, my old ways, my old bad habits, and you guys can do the same thing too. Like, if you're stuck in a situation where you think that you can't break your old habits, and it is hard, I'm not gonna lie, it's hard. Like, it's your comfort, it's what you're used to, but if you realize it's not making you progress in life, you gotta stop them. Like, you have to stop your bad habits, whether that's procrastination, which that's for me. I'm like, oh, I'll do it tomorrow. And then tomorrow comes, and I'm like, I'll do it next week. And then next week comes, and I have another couple weeks to do it. And it's like, you're just never going to do it. Like, you got to make the decision now to do it, because if not, you're just never going to do it. And that's the sad, unfortunate part of it. Like, we think we have all this time, and we really don't know how much time we have left. Like, I mentioned that before in another video. We really don't know how much time we have left. Like, and I mean, it's scary. It's a scary thought to think about, but it's the truth. Like, we really don't know when our time's up. And I don't want to be that morbid person, but realistically, we don't. So, I mean, people think they have all the time in the world to do X, Y, and Z, and it's like, really don't, you know? So, if you want results, you just gotta, like, do them like ASAP. You know, and I understand, like, when it comes to building wealth, building success, building businesses, building like your dream life, it's not going to happen overnight, obviously. But what I'm saying is, if you want it to happen sooner, you need to do X, Y, and Z now, like today. Like, get started. Like, whether you're doing research and looking into stuff, you're making a plan for yourself. Like, that's the other thing. Make a plan for yourself. That's what I'm doing, because I don't want to be doing this for the rest of my life, like driving into a job that I'm not crazy about, that I'm not happy with, that doesn't fulfill me, doesn't even fill my cup at all. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just taking away from me. I'm literally like dehydrated from this place. Like, I am not fulfilled. I don't have any, like, and I don't like know what keeps me here. I'm like, what's keeping you here? Because you're not happy. You're not making the money you want to make. Like, what is keeping you here? And I think it's just because it's a job and it's comfort. And I'm like, but I hate that for me. I'm like, I don't want to be comfortable. I don't want to be at a job that I'm, you know, just there and existing, and I'm barely getting paid what I should be getting paid, because, I mean, I've been working there for a long time, and I'm doing a lot more than what I was doing initially. And I think I do my job pretty well. I mean, they don't maybe see that, or they don't see I'm as of value, which really sucks. And I get business is a business, but it's like, I think that all your departments, no matter what department you're in, should, you know, there's what's running the company. But I don't feel in our department where we're at, we get any recognition. It's always like, they miss it, like when they're doing shout outs to like everyone who worked extra hard during the holidays or during any, whatever it is. We never get that recognition at all. Like, it's just like, they don't care. They miss our department, which processes the orders and everything. Like, they just miss that whole entire department. And it's sad. It really is, because I'm just like, there's no even like appreciation for what you're doing. And I mean, I get, you know, it's a job at the end of the day. I come and do my job. I do even more sometimes. But like, you know, throw a dog bone sometimes. They don't even do that. So it's just like, what is keeping me here? Because I don't know what it is. So that's why I'm at a point where I'm like, all right, I don't really care anymore. I just want to work for myself, and I'll feel fulfilled by doing that. Working for yourself is not easy, especially when there's people around you. Like, I do know someone who has their own business, but I didn't grow up knowing how to start your business, or like all the things that it entails. And, you know, I'm still learning that as I go. And, you know, I really am tired of like side hustle culture. Like, I don't want a side hustle. Like, I want a business. Like, I want to have a business, not something that, okay, this is making me extra money and it's fun and it could be something big. Like, no, I want it to be something big. Like, I don't want to fucking do this anymore when I'm doing. Like, I don't want to do it. So you know, I'm at a crossroad in my life where it's like, I have to shit or get off the pot. And I think that my old habits sometimes come into play when it comes to things that I want to do, because it's like, I procrastinate. I'm like, oh, I have time tomorrow to do it. And it's like, just, I am trying to operate, not necessarily like that I'm going to die tomorrow, but like being more, what's the word? Like, more faster with getting things done. Like, I want to operate like, I make the decision now and then let's move on, because that's what people who are multimillionaires do. They don't like sit on a decision. It's usually like they're right there and then they know their decision and they go with it. And, you know, whether it's right or wrong, you know, whatever, but like, they go with that decision ASAP, not sleep on it, wait till tomorrow to get back to someone. They're just like, no, we're gonna figure it out right now, and that's it. So yeah, that's kind of like where I want to be at with when it comes to just like getting stuff done. I don't want to procrastinate anymore or think I have all the time in the world. Like, I hate procrastination. It's like the worst thing ever. You know what I mean? So I'm trying to also find the time like where I can fit in things, and I'm still learning as I go, guys. I'm not perfect, but my biggest thing is procrastination, and I'm done with it. That, and like, you know, I get nervous to like bet on myself, which sucks. Like, I'll work for, like, it makes no sense too, because like, I'll work for a company that doesn't appreciate me. Yes, I'm getting a paycheck every week, you know, yeah, that's great, but it's not like it's really, you know, worth it for my aggravation and everything I have to fucking deal with. But I'll stay there, but not bet on myself. And knowing that I'm a hard worker, knowing I can get shit done, I mean, I work in customer service for years. I am from the hair industry, you know what I mean? And I know how to like talk to customers or clients, and I know how to handle situations, especially when they're really pissed off. I mean, I worked doing that the majority of my life. But it's like, you know, while I'm getting no appreciation for my job, you're also getting that anger, or, you know, if something was messed up, I have to hear about it from a customer. And, you know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? So it's like, you're getting, it's like the shit end of the stick on both sides. Like, it just sucks either way, is what I'm trying to say. So I am just over it, and I'm just like, you know, I need to just find a actual plan that's going to get me out of here, and something that I'm going to feel more fulfilled. Like, I get not everywhere is sunshine, rainbows, and daisies. Owning your own business isn't sunshine, rainbows, and daisies, but it's like, pick your heart is what I'm trying to say. It's like, would I rather stay here, be miserable, and not get appreciated, not get a pay increase, be capped of my pay, or can I suffer my heart and build my own business, make my own prices, and pick that and feel fulfilled. It's a little tongue twister. Feel fulfilled. Like, feel good about myself, and I'm not like, you know what I mean? Like, waking up every day hating what I'm doing. Like, I actually will feel fulfilled in what I'm doing, and it's really just picking your heart. Like, either way, it's hard. Like, I think it's hard to stay at a job that you don't like. You're getting capped of what they think that what you're worth, which sucks, because I know I'm worth like a lot. And that's not to say like I'm full of myself. I just have other skills. It's not like I need to be handcuffed to what I'm doing. But then where I'm at, they don't, like, once you're good at what you're doing there, they just keep you there, and then because that works for them, right? But it's not working for me and other people that are in that department, you know. So I want to be more like, I just want to do my own thing. And, you know, I have all these ideas, and I think it's like sometimes overwhelming, because it's like, you know, people usually start one business at a time, and I have like several that I'm trying to start. And it's not like, because, and I think a lot of people think it's more, oh, are you just trying to like throw, you know, spaghetti at the wall and see what sticks? And it's like, no, like, I mean, I thought that's what it was, but I was just like, no, like, I just think that in today's world, we should have multiple sources of income, and you shouldn't just rely on one source. And I'm like so adamant about that, because again, at any instant something could happen, and then you don't have, if you're only relying on one source, and that's your only source, that sucks, you know, because then it could be taken away from you, and then you have nothing, and that's scary. So that's why I'm like, no, I think there should be like multiple sources of income. And I, you know, yes, I get a thrill of starting businesses, but you also have to get a thrill of executing them too. And sometimes the execution part can be muddy if there's no like plan set, like if you're just winging it, which I've done in the past, and it hasn't worked for me. So it's like just making a plan to execute those things, and, you know, whatever I got to get done. But, you know, for one person, it's a lot. You know, it can be very overwhelming. The other thing about me, I'm trying to be is more organized when it comes to, because I'm really like, when it comes to personality wise, I'm a type B. I think it's type B. I'm more of like the creative person. Like, I love like putting stuff together and thinking of stuff. And like when it comes to writing or you know, any creativity aspect, like they say, like my career choices could be, well, it's kind of interesting, actress, which I've always wanted to be an actress, or writer, or like author, like that type of thing, like creative mind. Like, I'm not, when it comes to like logistics and like putting stuff together, like organized, that's not me at all. Like, it's just not in me. Like, I'm more of like the marketer. Like, I can market things, I can put stuff together, make it creative, but when it comes to like logistics, spreadsheets, numbers, I hate it. Like, I'm like, oh my god, like, someone else please do this. So having to learn how to do that too, and like being, you know, the person that does everything, it's a lot, you know what I mean? Like, it's a lot to wear all the hats, like, because when you start a business, essentially that's what you have to do, and then until, you know, it grows, and then you can hire people to do all that other shit. but I hate logistics. Like, I'm like, I mean, of course, like, everyone loves numbers. Like, we love seeing the numbers we're making, but, like, seeing them on a spreadsheet and then doing all that is just overwhelming. I'm like, I don't know. But you gotta learn things. So my biggest fear is just more of the procrastination, thinking I have more time than I do, and just doubting myself. Like, I hate that for me. And I hate that for anybody, because it's like, would you rather be at a place that doesn't appreciate you and get capped what you think, you know, what they think you're worth? Or would you rather, you know, gain skills, take them and build your own child? Like, I would rather do that, which is what I'm doing. Now, mind you, yes, I still am working where I have to work, because, you know, I'm not, you know, I'm trying to be a little more smarter. Back in the day, I would have just quit, and I have quit several times. But then I always go back to it, because I'm like, well, girl, like, you do need money. Like, and I'm trying to be more smarter and, like, have, like, a date plan on when to say goodbye to my 9 to 5. But, of course, it's going to take time, because I do need to structure things, have things done correctly, and then I can just really start promoting my businesses and getting myself out there. And it is scary, because it's like the unknown. You don't know how people are going to react, or you don't know if they're going to do well, and that's terrifying. However, I think what's more what's more terrifying is staying at a place that does not appreciate you, getting paid whatever they feel you're worth, and not moving up because they don't want you to move up. They just want you to stay where you're at, and doing that for the rest of your life. Like, that's more scary to me than, I think, just trying to go for a dream of yours. And that's just where I stand with it. And, you know, I mean, you can tell me what your opinions are down below, of course. Like, I love to hear, like, maybe people who have already took the risk and left their 9 to 5. Oh my God, dude, come on. Like, I went in this lane to move, and you're driving 2 miles per hour. Get out of the way. God. So yeah, that's like my whole thing on it, is just be realistic with yourself. Like, and I honestly, like, I still sometimes to this day I have doubts about a lot of things, but I think that that's normal. They say, like, when you have doubts, or you're scared, or you feel weird, like, you're out of your comfort zone. So that's when you know, like, when it comes to business, I'm talking obviously not just in general, but like when it comes to like decisions and things like that, like, especially when you're starting off, like, you're gonna get that feeling of like, is this okay? Is this right? And you might feel that it isn't, because your body's not used to that at all. However, they say that is a normal feeling. A lot of people get that when you're like doing something you're out of your comfort zone, you're not used to doing. You're gonna feel like weird. You're gonna be like, what is this? Like, and that's usually a good thing, because that's your body like rejecting, like, or your heart is rejecting what your brain's telling you. That makes sense. Like, your brain's telling you, don't do it. This isn't your normal. This is like danger zone, because I don't know what's going on. But your heart's saying, well, I'm going to stick with what I'm feeling, and that's this. So fuck you, brain, okay? Sorry, I cursed. But that's essentially what it's doing. So I get those things a lot, where it's like, okay, am I doing the right thing? I don't know. But I would rather figure it out than stick with what I'm doing now. You just have to take the leap, essentially, is what it is. And that can look different for a lot of people. I'm not telling you guys to just quit your job and just take the leap. I'm not telling you that, no. What I'm telling you guys is figure out a plan, okay? Figure out a plan. And that's not hard to do. I think us as humans, we make it harder than what it really is. But I'm like, just figure out a plan, like a realistic plan, obviously. Like, be realistic with yourself. Like, you know, what do you got to do to make X, Y, and Z happen? You know what I mean? How much money extra would you have to make a month so you could say goodbye to your 9 to 5 job and work for yourself full time? And that's all really it is. And, just be realistic, obviously. But with that being said, also, try, like, you have to do, like, trial and error, too. Like, work your business on weekends, or see what, on any extra time you have, maybe before you go into your job. Like, what could you do before you go in? Like, that's what I do. I'm doing it with YouTube. I do it with my research for my cosmetic business. You know what I'm saying? Like, I do it for pretty much everything that I'm doing. Like, just do research. How long is it going to take you? What the capital is going to be, the cost to make whatever it is, or whatever you're starting up. Like, just hone in on that. And I know it's weird, and it might seem like not normal, but you guys, like, there's just so much opportunity out there for you, and I don't want you to get, like, lost in this comparison, or essentially, like, like, you feel like there's just so much people doing that you're never going to be able to do it, because that's just not true. Like, there's so many businesses out there, but you're going to make yourself unique because it's you. Like, you know what I mean? And don't worry about the competition, or, who's doing what. Just hone in onto what you're good at, or what you foresee yourself doing, and you'll be good. You know what I mean? I just think that you have to really believe in yourself and do the thing. Come on, idiot. See, I can't do this when I drive, because this isn't just like this open. Oh yeah, it's good. Yeah, this was closed for so long, I wasn't sure if it was open yet. It is though, thank God. Yeah, so my whole, sorry if this was like all over the place. My whole message for this video is just say goodbye to your old self. Say goodbye to your old patterns, your old ways of thinking, especially if they're bad. Like, if they're negative, if they're low vibration, get rid of them. Say goodbye. You're good, okay? And start fresh today. Every day's a new day. Start fresh today. And that's what I'm doing. I'm starting fresh today. I'm not going to let anyone tell me otherwise. I'm going to just do the thing and not be scared anymore. Like, I don't care to be scared or fearful. I'm more scared of wasting time. That's what I'm more scared of. I'm more scared of regretting as I get older, like, not having start said thing. That's what I'm more scared of. And you're gonna have people that are gonna doubt you. You're gonna have people that are gonna make comments, and that's just because they're not ballsy enough to do what you're doing. They wish they could do what you're doing, because they have those fears themselves of, X, Y, and Z, and they see you're doing it, so of course they're gonna make you feel like shit about it, and they're just not good people to be around. So, you know what I mean? Like, you want to be around people that are going to support you, and they're gonna love you no matter what, and not, be jealous in that way. But unfortunately, we live in a world where people are always jealous, or, they're self-comparing themselves to what you're trying to do, and, you gotta just do what makes you happy, and life's too short. And cut your old habits, like, cut them. Like, if you, like I said, are one that doubts yourself, I don't know why I just lost my voice out of nowhere. If you just doubt yourself all the time, if you're just, like, always constantly, like, I have all the time, like, procrastinating like I do, don't do it no more. You don't know if you have all the time in the world, so don't act like you do. I mean, as humans, like, of course we want to have all the time in the world. Like, I hope I live till a good age, but I don't know if I'm going to live till an old age. I hope I do, but I can't guarantee that, and neither can you. So that's what I'm saying is, like, and I know this is, like I said, a morbid conversation to have, but, like, if you were told, like, you're dying and you have, like, a month left, like, you would act so differently. Why? Because you have a month left, and that's it. But again, we don't know when our time's up, so people just act like, yeah, I have all the time in the world, and it's like, we really don't know that. You know what I mean? So you would move differently if you knew, like, essentially, like, when you kick off. And That's just the honest truth. Whereas, you know, we procrastinate, go, oh yeah, I have all the time in the world, and we really don't. We don't really know that. We don't know how much time we have. I mean, you hope to, like I say, but you know, it is what it is. But yeah, my message is just to, cut old habits ASAP. Just cut them. Cut them. Get rid of them. Get rid of your old self. Start your new self today. And yeah, that's that message for today. I just pulled up to my job. I love that for me. Not really. But I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye, guys.